So the governor of Lagos State is here right now with the deputy governor. Both the governor and the deputy governor, Mr. Obafemi Hamzat, are here to inspect the damage done to the market and the bridge. Sir. Both the governor and the deputy governor of Lagos State are here inspecting the marketers. The traders are also here pleading with the governor to have mercy on them.
How are you?
Fine, sir.
I was an editor here about 13-14 years ago.
Okay. So, if you are just joining us, we are live at the Apongbon section of Eko Bridge, where the governor of Lagos State, in person of Sanwo-Olu, alongside the deputy governor, Dr. Obafemi Hamzat, are currently inspecting the damaged section of the Eko Bridge, which was involved in a fire incident last week. We have some market women and other traders pleading with the governor to backtrack the 7 days evacuation notice given to all traders under the bridge. The governor is here alongside the deputy governor. We have the commissioner of police, the commander, rapid response squad, and the permanent sec, Lasema. So if you are just joining us, we are still live at the Apongbon section of the Eko Bridge, where the governor of Lagos State alongside the deputy governor are currently inspecting the damage done to. The governor is inspecting the damaged section of the bridge, one of the damaged sections of the bridge. He is here with the deputy governor. You can see them. The governor is taking a closer look at the moment.
Now I'm glad to follow back. Punch. Open up. Oh yeah, Wale, open up. Hey, hold on. Okay, it seems the governor is about to address the
crowd.
Check it. Show display.
If you are just joining us in live, here broadcasting the inspection of the damaged Eco Bridge by the governor of Lagos State. Alongside his deputy, Dr. Obafemi Hamzat. The governor has been here for about 15 to 20 minutes right now. He's going on an inspection with other members of the Lagos State Executive. They are inspecting the damage done to the bridge. At the same time, we have traders, other market women and men pleading with the governor to retract the 7 days evacuation ultimatum given to them to leave the bridge.
It's gone.
Please.
Only call keyboard.
We're still here with the governor of Lagos State, with other members of the Lagos State Executive. We have here the council, Grasema, the deputy governor of Lagos State, and other members of the executive. We also have the commissioner of police, Lagos State, here present. We have the RRS commander present. Commissioner, the man of the tall guy. Yeah. We also have the Lagos State Commissioner of Transportation. We have various members of the Lagos State Executive. Yeah. The governor is presently addressing members of the executive. It is believed that very soon he will speak to the press.
When it goes down,
we have some market women pleading with the governor and his team not to drive out traders away from under the bridge. You can hear them in the background calling on the governor, telling him he shall not lack, shall not go hungry. They are pleading to the best of their ability. Eco Bridge is one of the 3 bridges linking the Lagos mainland to the Lagos Island. The other 2 are Qatar Bridge and the 3rd mainland bridge. But however, Eco Bridge has been shut since last week following the fire incident right under the bridge, which has caused serious damage to parts of the bridge. You can see the deputy governor here. Other members of the Lagos State Executive.
Something. Just do whatever you want to do here.
we will come meet you there.
I know we work.
After
So the governor will be speaking to us very soon. No. Let it stay.
Where should be our background?
Let it stay. You will be elevated. You will be looking at him.
But what would be seen? I mean, that is a background that is supposed to be seen.
A lot of people have
Let's come down now.
They are showing the bridge. Let's see over here.
Hello, Peter. The man will stay up.
Baba, this view is better. This view is better. Let us stay down.
No, I'm out. You can stand here, wherever. You can stand on his platform while we stay. It's just another point. Whatever, at the motion, at the whatever, never famous of, but we can't stay on the platform. We can't stay on the same platform. We are playing.
Okay, if his team spreads, she will go on my moon. If his team spreads, she will go on my moon.
If they cross around him,
If you're not taking over them, it's still here when you did. Don't be today.
as it did like this now, who will stay for now? Who will stay for now? Stay for now.
Check it now.
You will annex your voice from this. All microphones should come.
Hey, sorry. Sorry for the breaking transmission. We are waiting for the governor of Lagos State to address the press.
Oh yeah, they are coming.
The governor will be here any moment from now. The governor is approaching. The governor of Lagos State is about to address the crowd.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. 5 days ago, we all aware what happened at the Apongbon approach into Hope Bridge. So this was a heavy fire incident that started around 2-3 a.m. I'm told it was on till about 10-11 o'clock in the morning before combined effort of the Lagos State Fire Service, Federal Fire Service, Lagos State Emergency Response, LOMA, and all other first responders were able to put it off. Thereafter, you know that officials of Lagos State Ministry of Works, Ministry of Environment, Ministry of Transportation, LASEMA, and our sisters from the federal agency, from the Federal Ministry of Works, the Minister's Office, they were all here later that day to do an on-the-spot assessment. And so what had happened between then and now is that we've issued a 7 days notice to all of the illegal occupiers under the bridge. You've all gone around and you see the extent and the level of destruction. Very, very extremely unfortunate. This is a clear testimony of how public assets should not be turned to. And so we've given 7 days notice. And I want to reiterate, it's still on. So Wednesday is the deadline for everybody that has anything to have left there. The place is now we're going to start extensive clearing of the place. It's after that we can even get all the structural engineers, and all of the companies. This bridge was built by Julius Berger in 1974. So thankfully, they are still much around us. So it's only after then that they can even come and do the assessment. I cannot begin to speculate how long it's going to take or what form is the rehabilitation going to take. That is for the experts to see. But if you look at it physically, there are extensive destruction. You can see the amount of concrete that the intensity of the fire actually raised up. And so it's for all of us to see. But what we're about is to see how we can bring about as much as possible normalcy to traffic and the people that uses this bridge hitherto. And you will begin to see almost immediately, because I've seen it, that we can still have access into Lagos Island using a co-bridge. If you're approaching from Stadium, from Surrey, from Costain, before you get onto the Apongbon end of the bridge, you make a right. And then when you make the right on the cliff, you go through Leventis, Outer Marina, and you can get into Inner Marina, or you can go to Ibuteru. So you still have access to reach your businesses or whatever it is you are coming on the island to do. Similarly, if you are exiting from Lagos Island, from Outer Marina, from the Tall Marina Bridge, or from whatever part, Ibuteru, and all the other parts of Lagos Island, Broad Street, Marina, what you need to do is, the signals are going to be well written out so that you can see. You will approach it from the Leventis, Outer Marina on Leventis, and you need to climb the bridge there. There will be enough signals that will show you that once you climb the bridge, you can now approach from this bridge here, right? And you can join a co-bridge. We're going to ensure that we clear every vehicle on this approach so that we can keep the 2 lanes that used to be available, when you come down Apongbon. Those 2 lanes, you have to ensure that we can give it back with these 2 lanes that is here. So nothing is lost in terms of the space, the 2 lanes. So the activity of LASMA and the security service is to ensure that no vehicle park on this bridge, on the one on my right, and ensure that it's free and available for vehicle access, to come back to us and see how we can work together collaboratively. But I want to assure you that we'll do everything to ensure that normalcy is restored as soon as possible. But that is, we'll need to wait for the experts to see what level of improvement or rehabilitation has to happen on the bridge. Let me re-emphasize again that all of the traders, I've seen all their signposts. It's unfortunate, they refuse to take care of public assets, and all of the things that were happening under this bridge is totally unacceptable. Between the last 2 years and now, we've had 8 fire incidents in our various bridges. The one approaching, International Airport, the one going towards Mile 2, the one going towards Maryland, going towards Apapa. We had an issue with the one approaching from Alaka. So you've seen that everywhere, and we cannot afford to. Obalende, similarly. And so I want to use you men, gentlemen of the press, to let's pass on this information. Government is not about making life any more difficult for its citizens. That's not the plan. But it's for the citizens to know that their commerce and their activity needs to be done in proper markets, in places that have been designated as proper market. I will work with the special advisor CBD and the local government chairman I will see how we bring forward representative of the traders, and we can both identify where we can reallocate or relocate them to very, very, very quickly. And it's some of the things that we're going to do to ensure that they do not miss their source of livelihood. But to go back to how it's been done is to mean that we're being reckless, because we cannot be assured of the safety, of this bridge, if we have to take them back there. And so we'll go to Obalide as well. I'm also going to repeat the same thing. It's about time in which we need to get people off under the bridges, because once it happens, once things like this happen, it affects everyone. It affects the entire economy of Lagos, and that is certainly not acceptable. So I want to thank you very much, gentlemen of the press. Hope that there are no questions or clarifications. Just one or two. Okay.
All right, Mr. Governor, over and over again, and you've mentioned that in what you've said. We've seen this kind of incidents, and I was even on a monitoring with the Minister for Works announcing to the one that you mentioned along the airport that trading activities are not allowed under the bridge. The appeals are quite loud and almost convincing from the traders. What's going to be different this time around to avert the recurrence of this? So
we're all here. We all have a role to play. You as a media practitioner, we as government. And that's why I'm here again to reiterate that we're going to clear everyone. It is not acceptable. The implications of it is far-reaching. Right? So it is the monitoring and the policing that all of us have to do. That's why we're appealing to ourselves. That's why we're saying that even the traders, their representative, we can sit with the local government chairman, we can sit with the CBD office, and we can look at places where we can, relocate them to. But to go back and continue to live the life in which we have seen, it will make us completely irresponsible. And I'm sure you all share in those concerns. We cannot just allow all of that to happen. They are completely illegal, and they're things that we should not have around us. And in a big city like this, it's not acceptable.
Thank you very much, Mr. Governor.
So that is it. You just heard the Lagos State Governor, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, address the press, where he reiterated the commitment of the Lagos State government to clear under the bridge, that is Apongbon Bridge, and other bridges in Lagos State. He noted, in clear terms, that selling, trading under the bridge is illegal and prohibited in Lagos State, and an enforcement team will be sent out to enforce that rule. He said he will be working with the Federal Ministry of Works and the Federal Ministry of Works and the builders of this bridge, that is Julius Berger, who built Eco Bridge in 1974 to inspect the damage done to the bridge. It is when this inspection is concluded that a timeline will be given for the reopening of the bridge. He also called on all law enforcement agencies in Lagos State to ensure the smooth flow of traffic around Eco Bridge, that is the alternative routes that have been opened as a result of the section of the bridge that has been closed down. The governor is making his exit at this moment. He was here with his deputy, Mr. Bafemi Hamzat, and some other members of the Lagos State Executive, Commissioner of Transportation. Sorry. So the governor is leaving now to a large share from the crowd.
Orange.
The governor is discussing with the deputy governor of Lagos State.
One of states, exactly. Live.
The governor is deliberating, discussing with other members of the Lagos State Executive. We have the deputy governor here. We have a lot of people sharing the governor on. The governor, in his address to the press, reiterated the commitment of the Lagos State government to evacuate traders from under the bridge, and that ultimatum ends tomorrow, by which time they must leave this vicinity. We could hear earlier some traders, most especially market women, plead with the governor to allow them continue trade under the bridge, but the governor in his address said things cannot continue the old way, and it will only be reckless for the government and the people of Lagos State to continue trading under bridges all across Lagos State. The governor is slowly making his way back to his vehicle after inspecting the damaged section of Eko Bridge. There are all the crowd that came out. And here, people sharing the governor on. So that is the governor waving to the crowd. The crowd are also waving